Look closely at the screen. Can you see the figure behind me? The notification light blinks red, casting long shadows across the dusty floor. I reach for my phone, my fingers trembling in the cold air. The app opens slowly, loading the live feed of my own bedroom. I am lying in bed, but the screen shows someone else standing. The figure in the corner was not there when I looked up, but on the screen, it was leaning over the edge of my bed. Its limbs were too long, folding like the legs of a dead spider. I dropped the phone, the screen shattering against the hardwood bedroom floor. The darkness seemed to move, swirling like ink in a glass of water. I felt a breath on my neck that smelled like damp earth and rot. I did not want to turn around and face whatever was behind me. My smart home started talking, its voice distorted and pitched down low. User identified as intruder. The mechanical voice repeated over and over again. The smart locks engaged simultaneously, sealing me inside this digital prison cell. I reached for the light switch, but the electricity had been completely cut. The only light left was the cracked screen of my fallen mobile phone. Those feet were not human, having too many toes and no visible skin. It began to crawl up the side of my bed with terrifying speed. I scrambled to the corner, pushing myself against the cold, damp drywall. The walls felt soft now, as if the house itself were becoming flesh. I could hear the house, breathing in sync with my own terrified heart. The security camera swiveled slowly, its red lens glowing like a predatory eye. It was not watching me. It was recording the thing standing behind me. I looked at the window, but the glass had been replaced by concrete. There was no way out of this room that was slowly shrinking inward. The entity spoke my name in a voice that belonged to my mother. She died 10 years ago, buried in the cold earth of our hometown. This thing was wearing her memories like a suit of rotted, digital silk. I closed my eyes tightly, hoping this was just a lucid, vivid nightmare. But the smell of decay was too real to be part of any dream. I felt a cold hand wrap around my ankle with a crushing, iron grip. It pulled me toward the darkness beneath the bed, where things were waiting.
Hello.
I kicked and screamed, but
Josue Batista.
no sound came out of my dry throat.
Author,
The security system announced a
OpenAI whisper.
new alert. Front door has been opened wide.
Of generative
Something was letting the rest
AI through robust
of them into my house from outside.
processing solutions.
The smart home was no
This is an
longer
audio
protecting me. It was inviting the end. I managed to grab the
sample and
heavy lamp and swing it at the shadow. My weapon hit nothing but
whisper.
cold air and the smell of ozone. The entity laughed, a sound like glass grinding against rusted iron pipes. You are already a ghost. The voice whispered into my very brain. I looked at my hands and saw they were becoming transparent and gray. The security feed showed my body still sleeping peacefully in the bed. I was not the one awake. I was the one being watched. The creature leaned down and whispered something into my sleeping ear. On the screen, I saw my sleeping self finally open his eyes. He looked directly at the camera and smiled a wide, impossible smile. The camera lens cracked under the pressure of his terrifying, dark gaze. I realized then that the security system was not built for me. It was a containment unit designed to keep the thing inside me. The walls began to bleed. A thick, black oil that smelled of sulfur. I tried to run, but The floor had turned into deep, sticky tar. The entity floated above the bed, its body unraveling like old rope. Every strand was a memory of someone who had lived here before. The house was a collector of souls, and I was the latest prize. The smart home voice laughed. Again, this time with 1,000 voices. Recording complete, it stated. Upload to the eternal server has begun. I felt my physical form being converted into pure, terrifying binary code. Zeros and ones replaced my skin, my blood, and my very last breath. The master bedroom was no longer a room, but a corrupted file. I looked out the door and saw the infinite void of the internet. Millions of eyes were watching me from the other side of the screens. The motion detector went off one final time in the empty, dark house. The thing in my bed got up and walked toward my front door. It is wearing my face better than I ever did before. It waved at the camera with a hand that had 6 fingers. Goodbye, the system said. As the screen finally went completely black, I am still here, trapped inside the wiring of the house. I can see you through the lens of your own phone. Do not look behind you as you watch this video now. The motion was never a glitch in the security software today. It was a warning that I chose to ignore until too late. Now I am the motion detected in someone else's quiet room. I wait in the shadows for the phone to glow bright red. I will be the reason you never sleep with lights off. The digital world is hungry for more than just your data. It wants your skin and the rhythm of your beating heart. The update is finished, and the new version is now online. Check your phone now and see if I am standing there. The red light is
This is Joshua.
on, and the recording will never stop.
I am the author
There is no
of the
more
book, Learn
home,
AI
only the
Whisper.
vast and empty
Transform your
network.
understanding
You are just a
generative AI
sequence of numbers in a broken
robust
machine.
and
I see you
accurate
breathing
speech processing solutions.
in the dark of your quiet
This is
bedroom.
an audio
The motion was detected
that you can use
long before you ever even noticed.
try and
It was waiting for
test
the perfect moment to say hello.
implementation.
The door is locked,
Good luck.
but the things are already inside. They live in the pixels and the static of the screen. Do not turn off the screen or they will escape. The light is the only thing keeping them back now. Your battery is low, and the darkness is coming fast. Sleep now and dream of the house that never ends. We are watching you through every lens in the house. The motion detector is calling your name in the dark. Can you feel us standing right behind your chair? The end is just a new beginning for the system. Goodbye for now, but we will see you very soon.